So remember a while back I said that Donald Trump was trying to replace legitimate news organizations in his press conferences with hacks from far-right news stations. Trump knows that if you control the media, you control the narrative, and you can control the people. Well, listen to this dumbass question by a dumbass reporter from a completely illegitimate dumbass news station.
Is there any more information on the special prosecutor? So many Americans still have questions about the 2020 election. And speaking of rogue judges, would you consider appointing somebody at DOJ maybe to investigate the judges that allowed for the political persecution of you, your family, and your supporters during the Biden administration?
First of all, oh, come on. No one with a brain ever questioned the results of the 2020 election. Only low IQ MAGAs who vote to stay poor and stupid believe that shit. But next, Donald Trump says something to her that he would never say to Don Jr. or Eric Trump.
I love you. Who are you?
I'm Farrah from Lindell TV.
Well, that's just a very nice question. And it's not a setup. I have no idea who you are, but I appreciate that question. All I can say is we're not here for that. I hope so. I hope they're doing a thing because that election was rigged and stolen, and we can't allow that to happen.
Eric Trump is definitely somewhere crying in a pillow right now. And you know how we know it was a setup? We know it was a setup because Trump always tells on himself. He's a fucking idiot who can't stop running his mouth. And did you hear her say Lindell TV, as in Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy who is a lunatic, the guy who was found liable for lying about the 2020 election being stolen, who has to pay $2.3 million to a former executive at Dominion Voting Machines for defaming them? That Mike Lindell? How in the hell does a reporter from his network of bootlickers get a press pass? Because again, Donald Trump is trying to control the media by replacing legitimate news with actual fake news. And next, Trump starts talking about the voices in his head that tell him to keep talking about the rigged election.
And you know, a lot of people tell me, sir, you just won the greatest election in the history of our country. You won at numbers that won all 7 swing states, won the popular vote, won everything. Sir, go on with your life. And many people that say that, good people, friends of mine, then you have people that say that same thing, go on with your life, but you have to find out what happened because you can't let that happen again.
Listen. This dude is the president of the United States. He commands the DOJ and the FBI. If he wanted this investigated, it would happen right now. If Trump had any evidence of the election being stolen, he would ramble on about it for hours at these press conferences. Trump will never have the DOJ investigate the election because he knows there's no evidence of it being stolen, and as long as it isn't investigated, he can keep the lie and the narrative going. And don't think you're ever going to see any of these dumbass MAGAs admit that the election wasn't stolen. They're too stupid. Even when you tell them that Trump paid for 2 independent investigations of the election and they both said that there was no evidence of the election being stolen, these dumbass inbred MAGAs are still out there saying it was stolen. Don't waste your time with them. They're freaking gone. And the reason why Lindell has this hack here to ask this question is because he's so invested in Donald Trump proving the election was stolen because he actually believes it. He made it his entire personality to find out who rigged the election because he fell for Trump's lies. He's a damn idiot too. My concern here is how long will it take for Donald Trump to completely replace legitimate news with these far-right sycophants, and who's trying to stop him? Who else is out there doing more than just calling him a dictator? This shit isn't funny, it's scary as hell. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.